ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। Sri Ramakrishna explained the difference between Jnani and Vijnani. One who has seen milk, one who has heard of milk, some have seen, some have tasted, some have drunk and got nourished. So those who have seen are jnanis, those who have drunk and got it assimilated and energized by it is called Vijnani. After attaining Vijnana, another example he uses, while climbing the roof, each steps he leaves and climbs up. Not this is not roof, this is not roof. And climbing up, finally he sees, after reaching the what I rejected and came up, that is also same material as the roof is. So he can climb down and climb up. When he climbs down, he sees the universe, which is the manifestation of God, the Absolute, and he sees all beings living in it also as the manifestation of the same Absolute. There are two aspects of existence. One is the transcendental, one is immanent. The Absolute is an unchanging eternal reality in which the universe and all beings manifest. Manifestation is the same substance appearing with name, form and qualities and movement. Nama, Rupa, Guna, Karma or Kriya. So these two aspects of the one and the same reality. So after coming down from the Samadhi, he understands, this is all God alone. After attaining Vijnana, one can live in the world as well. Then one clearly realizes that God Himself has become the universe and all living beings, that He is not outside the world. To Prana Krishna, the fact that one must have the spiritual eye, you will develop that eye as soon as your mind becomes pure. Take for instance the Kumari Puja. I worshipped a virgin. The girl, to be sure, had all human imperfections. Still I regarded her as Divine Mother herself. The fact is that you must have spiritual eye. Krishna tells to Arjuna, Arjuna pleads, if you feel myself eligible to have that vision of yours, wherein you have become everything, give me that vision. He says, yes, I will give you, but you cannot see with these physical eyes, charma chakshu. I will give you divya chakshu, divine eyes with which you can see that. So the eyes, it is physical eye, I can see only this world. I can see bodies. But when I develop spiritual eye, or rather the spiritual eye which is in dormant state awakens. We all have spiritual eye. but it is in dormant state, unmanifest. When it manifests, when it comes out, you see everything as divine. So one needs spiritual eye to see a thing beyond matter. The fact is that one must have spiritual eye. You will develop that eye as soon as your mind becomes pure. Mind becomes pure. Mind becomes pure means what? Mind is not running after the enjoyments of the world, physical enjoyments of the world, and goes on identifying repeatedly with bodily existence. He dwells in higher truths. He has not realized God. But his mind always dwells on higher realities, free from the lowly looking at the matter as matter and trying to enjoy physical enjoyments pertaining to the bodily existence and demands of flesh. He raises beyond. His consciousness is expanded. His mind is expanded. He feels for others. He feels God is there. The presence of God is felt, is understood. He understands the presence of God. Oh, God is there. And trusts in God, thinks of God. The mind which thinks of God very frequently, now and then, is pure mind. Somehow he associates everything to divine. Some suffering comes, oh, God has given me this suffering. He wants me to work out my past karmas quickly and come out, emerge out from that. So little suffering is there, my bodily pain is there, my leg is broken. Something doesn't matter. I will finish off all these things. It is my own karma. My God is with me to give me strength to bear all this. Everything it associates with God. When prosperity comes, everything is favorable. He offers it to God. Your grace, your things, may this be offered to you. May I be able to utilize this properly to make my path easy. Let me serve people who are needy, trying to see you in them. So whatever comes in his life, he associates with God. That mind is pure mind. So when that pure mind comes, he is not forgetting God under any circumstances. Great dangers, fine luxurious things come, praises come. So all things are intact. Whatever aspects is happening, but he is not elated. He offers it to God. He associates with God as his grace and never misuses those things. He acts in a way to please God. Ishwar Prityartham. All that he does. So that mind is pure, which thinks of God. Take for instance the Kumari Puja. I worshipped a virgin. The girl, to be sure, had all her human imperfections. A girl virgin, small girl, like all others, she runs and eats and this one, that one, sits and plays here, there. Ignorant, innocent, doesn't understand. Somebody is worshipping me as God, she doesn't know. She fights with friends. All these things She has likes and dislikes. But Sri Ramakrishna said, I worshipped her with all her human imperfections. Still I regarded her as Divine Mother herself. That is a eye, spiritual eye, to penetrate and see the Divine Mother, to penetrate and see. So this vision, our Sringeri Math, Shankaracharya, present one, his senior Montif, Paramaguru, was there. He was there. A small boy came and looking at all the things in Sringeri, maybe 8 to 10 years old boy is. Then finally they come to the Sringeri Guru to make pranams to him. The Guru asks, my boy, what all you saw here? What attracted you? He said, I saw all things. I went to the river, so many huge fishes. I fed them, I liked them, swimming and jumping in water. The Guru heard it. And did you see fish there? He said, yes. Then he says, there were no fishes. All that you saw was Brahman. The child just stood blank. He was gazing, Guru was gazing at him. Guru said, yes, all that was manifestation of God. It was God in that form. It was Brahman. You saw fish there. The child underwent a transformation. He no more saw fish anywhere. He saw Brahman everywhere. There was a great transformation in him, and every object he could have that eye to penetrate and see. Perhaps his name is Chandrasekhar Bharati or something like that. I don't remember exactly. But look at the transformation. Suddenly getting the eye, spiritual eye, to see, penetrate every object and see the inner content. God has become all this. So this spiritual eye, Sri Ramakrishna is seeing that girl. The external things are invisible. Divine Mother is sitting there in that form. Divine Mother is sitting there in that form. Even if by chance we are able to come to the awareness of her qualities, making mischief, this, that, and all human imperfections, then also look at the Divine Mother, the Mother of this universe and of all beings. She has put on the dress of an imperfection child. They see the external cover as external cover only. Nothing connected with the internal. Inner Divine Mother is Divine Mother. So that spiritual eye Sri Ramakrishna is telling. I regarded her as Divine Mother. On one side, his wife, and on others, the Son. Love he bestowed on both, but are different ways. Therefore, it comes to this, that everything depends upon the mind. Mind is the thing. Mana eva manushyanam. For humans, mind is the thing to bind or to release. Bandha muktaye. So, bandhana, binding, and for release. Same mind is binding, cause of bondage. Same mind is a cause of mukti. The pure mind acquires new attitude. Through that mind, one sees God in this world. Therefore, one needs spiritual discipline. Why do we need spiritual discipline? It is to purify the mind and make the mind capable of getting the vision of God. I must be able to see divine in everything, exactly like in dream. Dream I am seeing a beautiful world or some dirty world. Whatever I see in dream is mind alone. But because I am identifying with a body, dream body, I am not able to see the objects of dream world as mind. But when I wake up, I see, oh, all was a dream. And nothing was real there. Everything was mind. Mind was the tiger, mind was the elephant, mind was the man, mind was the sukha dukkha. In the dream, all things, actions, movements, everything was mind. Nothing existed except mind. Like that, nothing exists here except God. Therefore, one needs spiritual discipline. Yes, spiritual discipline is necessary. You should know that man becomes easily attached to a woman. A woman naturally loves a man, and a man also naturally loves a woman. Therefore, both fall speedily from their spiritual ideal. But it also must be said that there is a great advantage in leading the life of a householder. In case of urgent necessity, a man may live with his wife. Now, coming to the practical aspect, Sri Ramakrishna is telling the attraction of man for woman and woman for man is very common and it is very natural. But though it is natural, we cannot yield to nature. We want to transcend the nature and go beyond. It is natural, but I have to transcend the nature. I have come to spiritual life. Spiritual life is transcendence of nature. Inside is kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada. All this, raga, dvesha, ahankara is there. All these enemies are there. I want to cross over them. I want to get released from them. That struggle, spiritual discipline. Now, because it is nature, should I yield to nature? No, I have to transcend the nature and go. Sri Ramakrishna says, change your attitude towards the world. Same woman, one day, be her a wife. But one day, you will have to see Divine Mother in her. You must slowly and or drastically change your attitude. Again and again teach mind. Wherever there is attraction, try to see, bring the divine in between. When you try to see everything in the divine eyes, Now, husband and wife are there. Husband is able to see wife as Divine Mother, but wife is not yet able to see Lord in Narayana in her husband. She says, I am a woman. Then the conflict comes. What will you do? Sri Ramakrishna says, pray with a sincere heart. How? O Lord, I want to come to you. I am treading the path of spiritual life. Transform my wife. May her be able to see Lord in all beings. Understand. Try to superimpose at least, if that vision, that understanding has not dawned. So that prayer and my sincere efforts to realize God and my prayers will transform the wife's attitude. Immediately there is a transformation. Both become spiritual companions to move together, helping each other in spiritual life. The whole thing is, wherever it is beyond our efforts, beyond our control, we need not fight, we need not feel despondent like Arjuna. You need not feel despondent, but invoke divine. The day you start invoking divine interference, and it will transform them. See, there is a servant or a child. Son is there, he is notorious, he doesn't listen to father. He has grown up and he is not going for job, and whatever father says, he opposes. He says, no, I will not do, on the face. What will the father do? Except prayers, he doesn't have anything. Now, instead of fighting, instead of telling him, I cannot leave them just by neglecting also. Because my own child, how can I see he is going in the wrong path? Silently he weeps at the feet of God. Change my child, change my child. This prayer, when we do, the child undergoes gradual, if not drastic change. He undergoes a transformation. And my attitude towards the world, my attitudes towards the child also get transformed. He grows to understand the principles of life. I get transformed to see divine in others. And another thing I learned through the prayer is infinite patience and tolerance, unimagined dimension. So there I become equal to all. I gain equanimity. The one who is obedient to me, one who is disobedient to me, I look upon with the same eye. I take divine help to make the disobedient move. I make the one who is obedient to move through my own words. So God brought that opportunity to teach me, to give me new eyes, to make me a gold in this world. Every problem that comes in our life, we can convert it into an opportunity. Similarly, an opportunity given, I can convert into problem also. God gives an opportunity, I can convert it into a problem. And any problem coming, I can convert it into an opportunity. So opportunity, when I get angry, I got an opportunity to discover myself, introspect myself. Oh, how did I get angry? I can show anger, but how did I get angry? Because anger is going to destroy. Pride is going to fall. Pride comes before a fall. Anger comes before one's own getting peril. So this is now it was an opportunity to get rid of the anger within. This is the new I, new attitude Sri Ramakrishna is speaking about. The pure mind acquires a new attitude. Through that, mind sees God in this world. Therefore, one needs spiritual disciplines. Yes, spiritual discipline is necessary. You should know that a man becomes easily attached to woman, and they fall speedily. Smiling. Well, why are you smiling? M to himself. The master makes this much allowance for a householders, because master is telling in the end, but it also must be said that there is great advantage in leading the householder's life. It is standing inside the fort and fighting. The M is smiling. How much of concession God is giving to the householders. He is thinking, Master makes this much allowance for the householder, since they cannot renounce everything. It is complete and absolute continence. Is complete and absolute continence impossible for a householder? He is thinking. They once passing through all the experience, immediately they have to change their life. Sri Ramakrishna used to say, live like one or two children, after that live like brothers and sisters. And many householders, during and after Sri Ramakrishna, even now we can see people undergoing transformation, slowly overcoming bodily identity, developing the attitude of a devotee, an intimate child of God. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.